Okay, it is 21:32 hours, Sunday night, March 22nd, and I want to discuss something. I love to argue. Some would say you're crazy, some would say that's stupid, some would say, why? Well, good. I'm glad you're asking why. It's because I enjoy a debate, I enjoy a discussion, I enjoy two people going back and forth talking. And I believe an argument is a quality discussion. Now, some would say being argumentative is a negative. I don't view it that way. I view it as a positive. I don't see a reason to view arguments as negative. Arguments are positive. Unless they turn violent, yes, that can be a negative. But that's not the argument. That's the violence that is in your mind that you want to create. And it's not related to the argument. Oh, but you would say it is. It is. The argument created the violence. No. The violence is created on its own. If you want to be violent, you don't need an argument to be violent. Violence is not because of an argument. Violence is because said individual has it in their mind that violence is proper response in a certain situation. An argument doesn't have to lead to violence. In fact, a good argument can lead to the complete opposite of violence. A quality argument could lead to two people understanding each other much better. It can be a very positive matter of effect. A good argument can have a very positive outcome. So it's not necessary to view it positively or negatively. In fact, personally, I don't see a need to view arguments as anything other than neutral. Arguments are neutral. It's neutral ground. You just, you voice your opinion, the other person voices their opinion, and you discuss. Excuse me. You discuss. You share you share opinions and facts. Facts are included. If you have them, great. If you don't, be honest and say, I don't know. And I'll have to look up said facts. Because the most honest thing a person can say is, I don't know. In fact, I prefer to hear the words, I don't know, rather than made up facts. Don't give me falsehoods. If you're going to give your opinion, fine. Couch it in, this is my opinion. In my opinion, this and this and this. But don't say, that's a fact, unless you know as truth that it is a fact. You understand what I'm saying? If you are unsure of something, say, I don't know, or words to that effect. I am unsure. I will have to look that up. There are many ways of saying I don't know, and there's nothing shameful about saying I don't know. In fact, it's more shameful to lie about what you claim to know than to say you don't know when you honestly don't know. In fact, it is the most honest thing, and I'm repeating myself, it is the most honest thing in the world to say, I don't know. Okay? That is the most honest thing a person can say. So I want you to say it more often. I want you to say it as often as necessary. So that's really all I got for you today. I thank you for listening. And remember, be honest, be truthful, and question everything. And if you don't know something, I don't know. This is Will, over and out.